So today I'm going to talk about something that I feel is very important. There's a saying that I love to repeat, and that's "I cannot go down." It does come from biblical scripture. It's in Nehemiah 6, verse 3, where this man of opportunity, as he's called, says, "I cannot go down." And I'm talking about this as I consider the increasing rates of mental health disorders in a small country like Malawi, but also in the whole Sub-Saharan region, as well as in the whole world. Mental health issues are continuing to increase. And it is said that between 10 to 30% of Malawians have some sort of mental health disorder. And today I'm going to focus on the beginnings, and this is with children. How does it come to the place where 1 in 3 people, possibly in Malawi, have mental health disorders? This is a study that was done by Matandika Ayan, and he's talking about giving a questionnaire to children who are between 6 to 17 years of age, different questionnaires, just to find out if they have any mental health issues. And surprisingly, yes, at least 1 in 20 children have these disorders. And I found very interesting that the reasons or some of the associations um, to the disorder were the following: having a single parent, staying with a non biological guardian, engaging in paid work, not attending school, and finally having teacher difficulties. I think that these are things that we need to begin to talk about because mental health is so important. Mental health is so important. Nehemiah says, "I cannot go down, for I am doing a great work. And why should the work cease as I come down to you?" He had a goal. He had a dream to achieve. And these little children, they have dreams as young as they are. And every person has a dream. So I'm not only talking to the children and the adolescents, but I'm also talking to the adults that we need to have more knowledge concerning how powerful the mind is. Reports say that 90% of your health is dependent on the way you think. You can think yourself into a disease, to death. And if that is true, how far difficult is it to believe that you can think yourself to better health, to success, to achieving your goals, and to achieving your dreams? To me, this study is an eye-opener to what's going on with the kids. And you can see that many of the associations have to do with a certain person, a single mom, a non-biological guardian, or teacher difficulty. And these are things that we need to look into. And this is why I like to remember and I like to repeat the words of this man of opportunity, Nehemiah. So maybe you can relate to the child that was raised by a single mother or by a non-biological guardian, or who had teacher difficulties, or who had to work and get paid at such a tender age. Then Nehemiah's words are for you. He says, "I cannot come down. I am doing a great work. Why should this work cease as I come down to you?" May you remember these words, and may you give yourself the self-appreciation that you need and that your brain needs so much. It has been said that every nerve and every cell in your body is eavesdropping on your thoughts. That's how important your thoughts are, and that's how important it is for you to keep them positive at all times, no matter what. Take some time, look yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself, call yourself by your name and say, I cannot come down. I am doing a great work. Why should this work cease whilst I come down to you? And may you receive the blessing that comes from self-appreciation, from having a goal and not allowing anything to deter you from achieving that goal. And when you come to that place, you will find that you will be self-motivated and you will be able to achieve more than before. And you will set higher goals for yourself. This is all about mental health. I hope that is going to help somebody somewhere. And we are not perfect people, but we can try and we can do our best. And this is what we're going to do. I hope you've been blessed, and I'll be back with more. Until then, God bless you. Have a good day.